Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are going to take care of the skin. We are going to get rid of dull looking skin for a brighter glowing skin. What I'm going to show you is how to make a natural anti-aging facial serum at home. In this serum, I have my skin looking younger, looking fresher. So if you're interested, let's get in the kitchen and start whipping this serum up together.
Our first ingredient is milk, and milk can do wonders for your skin. It hydrates dry skin, exfoliates mature skin, smooth irritation on the skin, and it even lightens and brightens the skin. The lactic acid in milk helps with reducing the hyperpigmentation on the skin. Now, what we're going to be doing with this milk, we're going to be warming the milk. However, before we warm the milk, let me introduce the next ingredient to you. Now, our next ingredient is cornstarch, and the texture of cornstarch is perfect for exfoliating. However, it is also great for getting rid of the excess oil and grease from your skin, and it also will help to tighten and firm the skin, smoothing out wrinkles and fine lines. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to warm my milk. As a matter of fact, you want to make sure that the milk is hot. However, you're not boiling the milk, so you're going to heat the milk enough for it to get hot, but not to boil. Now, once this is done, we're going to reach for our cornstarch, and I'm going to be using about 2 teaspoons of the cornstarch. You really do not need a lot. Then I'm going to take my hot milk and I'm going to pour a teaspoon, 1 to 2 teaspoons of the hot milk over the cornstarch. Now I'm going to totally dissolve the cornstarch in the hot milk. You want to work fast with this. Once this is done, it's going to look somewhat like this, very watery. So what you're going to do next, you're going to reach for a cup and we're going to pour some hot water in the cup. If you have a double boiler, you can use the double boiler. You don't need to do it like this. But this is the easiest and the fastest way to get this done. And once this is done, you're going to slowly mix this. Now what is going to happen is that the heat from the water is going to have to thicken the cornstarch on the milk. So just keep mixing until you get to this consistency. Once it gets to this consistency, you're going to remove it from the water and you're going to set it aside. And next we're going to move on to the next ingredient. Our next ingredient is also one of my favorite ingredients to use on the skin, and this is aloe vera gel. Today I'm using some fresh aloe vera gel in this recipe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my aloe leaf, I'm going to cut about 2 ounces of the aloe vera leaf, and then I'm going to extract the gel. To extract the gel is pretty easy. I like to just take my knife, I slide it down to the upper leaf, the back of the leaf, and then here I have my aloe vera gel. Now what I'm going to do with this, I am going to be blending the fresh aloe vera gel. Do not add any water to this. I just place it in the blender and blend. If you do not have a blender, you can choose to scrape the gel from the aloe vera leaf. And take a look at this. Here we have our blended aloe vera gel, and look how frothy this is. If you find that your aloe vera gel is not this frothy, it might mean that the aloe vera is not that fresh. When it looks like this, it means that it is a very fresh. Our next ingredient is actually one of my favorite ingredients to use on the skin, and this is papaya. Now papaya contains vitamin A and papain enzyme. Papaya helps remove dead skin cells and inactivate protein, thus rejuvenating your skin. It also helps to keep your skin hydrated. Papaya helps to tighten and firm the skin, smooth wrinkles and fine lines. And if you want your skin to glow, use a papaya facial mask on your skin and it will leave the skin young, soft and supple. Now to prepare the papaya, I'm going to peel the papaya and I'm going to use about 2 ounces of the papaya. Now guys, if you do not have papaya, you can substitute with some papaya seeds oil. However, for this recipe, I do prefer to use fresh papaya. Now, once the papaya is peeled, I'm going to chop the papaya in small pieces for easier blending. Now, once my papaya is chopped, I'm going to reach for my blender and I'm going to place my chopped papaya in the blender and I'm going to be blending. Now, do not add any water to this. We are going to blend as is. The papaya is going to create its own cream. So let's just blend. Now, after blending the papaya, take a look. This is it. If you do not have papaya, a good substitute for the papaya is mangoes, in spite of the fact that they don't contain the same property, but it's close enough. So what I'm going to do now that I have all my ingredient prep, I'm going to mix them together. So here in my bowl, I already have my cornstarch, which is about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I'm using 1/8 of a cup of the papaya mix, and I'm going to blend it in the cornstarch. Now this is going to take a while, so just blend, or you can choose to put this back in the blender. I think I'm going to do just that because I want this to be very creamy and I want it to be free from lumps. So I'm just going to scrape everything in the blender. I'm scraping the papaya and the cornstarch mixture with the milk, and I'm going to give this a blend. Now, once this is blended and I got rid of all the lumps, then I'm going to take another ingredient, which is honey. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of the honey to the mixture. And then I'm going to add some vegetable glycerine. If you do not have vegetable glycerine, that is okay. I'm using this as a preservative. It's actually optional. So after having our vegetable glycerine, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to cover and I'm going to blend a second time to make sure everything is fully blended together. And take a look at this, guys. Here we have our anti-aging facial papaya serum. Now you can actually choose to make this your own. You can add any of your special oils to this. You can add a teaspoon of rosehip oil. You can also add a teaspoon of cacao oil. You can add some squalene oil, and another oil I like is sesame seed oil. Whatever oil you're adding to this, just add a teaspoon. And this is it, guys. This is our night cream. This is our papaya facial cream, loaded with antioxidants and vitamins and minerals that's going to smooth the skin of wrinkles and fine lines. This cream is going to tighten and firm the skin. This cream will help to give your skin a natural glow. I personally, guys, love using this on my skin. So what you need to do is just apply it on your skin. Apply to clean skin, preferably at night. A little goes a long way. Once you have it on the skin, go ahead, sleep with it. Upon arising in the morning, you want to rinse this off. Pat dry the skin and apply your favorite facial products to the skin. Store this in your refrigerator for up to 7 days, and this can be used AM and PM for best results.
So there you have it. What are you waiting for? If you have these ingredients, guys, give this serum a try. It is amazing. Give it a try, use it for a couple of weeks, and come back and leave your comment. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.